Hello, fellow Reachers, and welcome to the 7th Reacher podcast episode. And in this one, we was going to have Anita come in. I'm sorry to disappoint everyone. She will be here next time. She just wasn't able to make it in today. Flight got cancelled or something. But yeah, we have a replacement for her.
We were, funnily enough, walking into the Reicher studio this afternoon, and lo and behold, we saw what I would assume to be a rare sight coming out of HMV.
I didn't think it was him at first, but upon further inspection, I recognised him and went over to him and said, "Hi, how are you doing?" And he's a big fan of the podcast, so
it's only... Shall we introduce him now? Or when he
Ross
comes
Wilcock.
in? Ross Wilcock, everybody. The man with cock in the name, and also cock on the mind.
I mean, what a treat. You don't really get celebrity guests on any other podcast.
Exactly. So we invited him in. We saw him rummaging in a bag of CDs outside Costa, and we thought, you need to do something better with your life, mate. So we thought, tag along. Anita's not in today. Tag along, and we'll feature you on our award-winning show.
Yeah. And that was an opportunity he took by the balls, I guess.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's quite a ballsy move. I mean, he sure loves balls.
He's out there now, getting shit-faced on coffee.
Probably just rummaging around in the same bag of CDs. We should have took those off him.
I know, we should have done, actually. It's a bit of a health and safety hazard, actually.
If he puts that on his head, we're going to have a lawsuit.
Well, I know. I think he's got a metal plate in his head as well, by the looks of it. Anyway, that's another story. But no, that's not good.
We don't condone metal plates implanted within the heads of people.
Anyway, shall I go and bring him in?
Yeah. I mean, did Clock Reacher make him sign the waiver to come in here?
No, we'll just get him to sign that on his way out.
Right, okay, fair enough then. I don't want an accident in here because he's quite a fidgety person. I just don't want him knocking anything over.
Should we get him to sign it now?
If he can pick up a pen, I'm not sure if he's capable.
If he can.
Yeah.
Do we have any pens?
Do we have like an ink stamp so then we can just make him use that? If we record him doing that, then we'll be all right.
Well, I was just thinking, can we get him to just literally, do you know, like toddlers do, just put the hand in some paint and then just put a handprint on there?
I mean, it would be easier than watching him struggle.
It really would be.
Do you want to go and fetch him?
Yeah.
Right, you go get him.
You're right, Rosty boy, lad. How are you doing?
Oh, it's gone. I'm quite good.
It's great to have you here, Ross. Just before we continue with the show, I've got a contract here. It's got your name on it just at the bottom. And this is basically a lawful requirement to sign this in order to be on our show. Could you just please put your signature on the bottom dotted line if that's okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Whereabouts do you want me to sign it?
It's just, like I showed you, I'm just pointing at it right now. It's at the bottom. It's on the dotted line. And if you can just put your signature on there, we've got a pen here. You can use that.
I don't want you to write on your finger.
You don't need to worry about that, Ross. You're not writing on my finger, okay? I'm just pointing at where you need to write, okay?
Is there, look, right where he's pointing to, not actually on the finger. If you just write where he's pointing to, you'll be fine.
Exactly. So, there's a pen there. He's got the pen for you, okay?
I usually just stamp it with a stamper.
Oh, well, if you've got that with you, have you got that with you?
No.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Ross. I found one here, look, that you can just stamp it with.
Oh, thank you.
Right, well, thanks for that, Ross. I'll put that with the others. So it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
So I thought we'd begin with some quick-fire questions, if that's okay with you.
That's my fine with me.
Okay. Good stuff, Ross. So I'm just going to come out with these as quick as I can, and you just answer with whatever is the first thing to come to your mind, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so favourite colour?
Well, favorite color is probably orange, but I've got right on, and it's probably surrounded in blue.
Ah, that's one of my favourites as well. What about you?
Yeah, blue. I'd say blue's a strong pick, to be honest.
Yeah, good choice there, Ross. What about your favourite movie?
My favorite movie I really liked that night, but no, I can't go off that bit out. It's I found more mainly stuff like Alfred Hitchcock.
Right, that's a fascinating insight right there. What are your favourite hobbies?
My favourite hobby is probably watching Alfred Hitchcock.
Is that because he's got cock in his name?
Yeah. More than anything else, his film, the name, anything to me, really.
Oh, good stuff. What's your favourite book, Ross?
My favourite book's probably, I've got a book about vampires, but I don't really like that anymore, so I'm probably going to say the history symbol of Alfred Hitchcock.
Is there any other reason why you like that book so much?
Well, no, I just like reading it.
Alright, okay.
So, moving on from that, again, you don't really have to say Alfred Hitchcock for every answer unless that's really what, gets you going. If you like Alfred Hitchcock, fair enough. But the next one is inspirational figures. Anyone? But maybe try other than Alfred Hitchcock, because we always know that you're quite a big fan of him.
In terms of inspirational figures and stuff, I like Out on Deck.
Oh, okay. What do you like about them in particular, Ross?
Because they're just really funny. I like watching them. They make me happy as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a fair answer.
Yeah, I like Deck.
Yeah, me too. So what's your best life experience, Ross?
Well, my best life experience would probably be in Robin 77925, I think she's called, and she's in a pub with a boyfriend, but I think it's really nice to chat with her and talk about movies and stuff like that. And I talk about movies with Robin.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We actually spoke about that not too long ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we praised you for it because it's obviously quite nerve-wracking meeting a YouTuber from the internet. Obviously, it's quite a big step for you. Must have been.
Good. It was quite good.
Yeah.
Was there anything particularly fun about it?
Oh yeah, well, I got to buy her a few pints.
So there was nothing perverted about it, in your opinion?
Oh, well, no, I mean, it was just a nice little chat.
All right, okay.
But I mean, we were constantly talking and stuff about film, and talking about film and talking about film.
Well, it's good that you've met someone that has common interests.
Yeah, we talked about film a lot.
And what was your worst life experience, Rob?
Probably when I didn't meet Robin 7719239, because it's really boring not meeting someone, and I really like to meet Ian Manford as well, because I like him.
Well, we've not had any contact with Ian Manford, I'm afraid. Do you think we'll ever get him on the show?
Yeah, I mean, we should really look into getting him on because
I thought he died, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that was fake news, but I'm not entirely sure.
Right. Well, we'll look into that for you, Ross, and perhaps we can make another dream of yours come true.
Oh, thank you.
And I think the last question of the quickfire: what's your best swear word?
Gumfuck.
What was that again? Sorry, Ross.
Gumfuck.
You're a what?
Gumfuck. No, I mean, no, I don't like that.
Right, I think that's the end of the interview, Ross. Your time is up. Leave the studio. Can we get him to leave, please, guys? Security. Not that you need security, but...
Just bear with. Security? Right, they're coming.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening.
It's alright, just calm down, Ross.
It's just basically just going to go back to HMV.
We're just going to eject you from the studio and take you back to HMV.
But you're not leaving empty-handed because you, my friend, are leaving with this CD. A blank CD. So you can copy your favourite artists on there that you've got from HMV. There you go, mate.
Congratulations.
Yep. Goodbye.
Oh no, where am I going? I'm not. What's that? Oh shit! Oh fucking hell! My leg cramp.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a legend.
Well, I think he's great.
He is, and it's such a treat to run into him today as well.
I know, it was unexpected. We'll have to drag him back in at some point.
We definitely will. He did get paid, everyone, don't worry. He got paid for this podcast.
It's just the usual way of how we escort our guests out of the studio.
Weather with Gareth?
Weather with Gareth. Here it is.
Hello, and welcome to Being You, Weather with Gareth Archer. That's right, guys. It is me doing the weather for your Bavaria weather forecast. That's right. I am here today, Gareth Archer. Quick plug for the channel, as usual. Plonker88 on YouTube.
Excuse me, Gareth, can you please speed things up a little bit? We've got some work on today. You need to get this done right now.
Okay, yes, well, in Cumbria, very, very sunny. Very sunny in Cumbria. Norway is very cold. Very cold in Norway today. France, hot. France. Oh, you don't want to be in France at this stage in your life, really, do you? Anyway, Bavaria, very hot today. That's the weather. We're going to Gareth Archer. Shit, what's that? Fucking sweating now. Fuck me.
You know, sometimes I think to myself, he is a great weatherman, but he seems to be a bit gimpy at times.
I don't know, maybe it's because he's acting under pressure.
Yeah, he's not great under pressure, I must admit.
Maybe we can look into getting somebody else, or shall we just keep him on for a little bit longer?
Sack him.
Really? Right.
Maybe, just give him one more chance, and then, because he's not living up to standards, to be honest.
Maybe we can have Clockricher do a performance review of him.
He will have to do that. We'll have to put him up for assessment then.
Right, well, we'll sign those papers for later, but in the meantime, that's going to do it for this episode of the Reicher podcast.
Thank you all for watching, and take care.
Goodbye.